You know, there might be some beneficial voices underneath it all, but I just can't hear them because the closest ones to me, like in proximity to me, are the more abusive, much more abusive. The ones that are like the rape threats and the death threats and the constantly telling me they're gonna cut me apart and like lick the inside of my skin and shit inside out. It's, yeah. And then I got Ed back here. Hi, Ed. Can't just go around, you know, talking back to my hallucinations, you guys. If I did that, they'd put me away, right? That's kind of how it works with schizophrenia. When people see you talking to the air, or what they think is the air, even though you're talking to a real person, or at least you think you are because you're seeing somebody there. You're talking to somebody who appears real to you. That's the bitch of schizophrenia. Perception is not reality. So sometimes I'm ignoring real people because I think they're hallucinations. And sometimes I'm lashing out at real people because I think they're hallucinations. And sometimes I'm just like doing really good job at parsing out what's real and what's not because I do have baselines that I can refer to. I've had some therapy to help me with reality testing or reality checking, as I call it. So it's just a matter of continuing on anyway. The shower happens anyway. The teeth brushing happens anyway, in spite of the shower corpse, in spite of the bloody faucets, or bleeding faucets, and in spite of the horrible disfigurements that I see when I look around me in the real world on the faces of people with all the eyes and the extra mouths and everything, and the bodies on this side of the road, and the limbs and the corpse heads and all of it. I'm still talking to people and having conversations. I'm just choosing to try to filter out as much of that, or essentially ignore it as much as possible. And that's all I can do. And that's what I've been doing for the last almost 15 years. If you want to know more about this, if you want some POVs, like simulations, I've got lots of videos now about like some of the things that the voices say. I'm actually capped at 50 like text overlay stickers. It isn't quite enough to capture it fully, but it gives you a good idea. So if you really want to know, so there's a new frequency now. Anyway, I was going to say, if you want to know more about this, like if you really kind of want to get more of a sort of in my head perspective, check out the other videos I have. I think that I tagged one of them in this video here down below, so you can get a better sense of like my real world moment to moment experience with schizophrenia. Thanks for following, watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and really appreciate it. Just remember, perception is not reality. Bye, everybody.